Üdvözlök mindenkit! Szervusztok srácok, én Zsombi vagyok, és ahogy láthatjátok, ebben a streamben folytatni fogjuk a Detroit Become Human-t, amíg megnyílik, amit a bal fent láttok, gyorsan megcsinálok valamit, egy fél pillanat irányba, csak be akartam köszönni. Egy dolgot gyorsan megemlítenék, hogy kicsi átcsoportosítások történtek, amely fényszempontokat illet, amely pedig az, hogy a videófelvétel felvevős setup átkerült az egyik lámpa, ami azt jelenti, hogy a felső spotlámpa világít még most erről, tehát erről kicsit sötétebb vagyok, mint erről. De szerintem ezt most így tudnám normálisan megoldani, mert hogyha így virágítom magamra a fényt, akkor egy kiverem a szemem, kettő meg kiverem a szemem. Tehát szerintem ez most így lesz, csak előre szóltam, és szerintem pergethetjük is tovább a játékot. Milyen szomorú vagy? Mi bajod van? De a csaj ezt csinálja. Amúgy. Figyeljétek. Lényegtelen, a WordPad-et ezt bezárjuk, ma már nem tanulok.
Wait. Are you sure you should continue? Maybe we should leave things as they are. As you wish.
Ja, mert itt már komolyodnak az események, ezért a menüben lévő csaj se szívesen enged be. Scorecard bekapok, ha el fog menni a hangom. Ja, pergessük a dolgokat, csak adok egy kis hangot a telefonomra, mert nem hallok a csaj. Valamelyik most nem fogok menni a stream. Viszont elvidök a gépem rájött, hogy van videókártyám, amely egy pozitív dolog. Viszont arra nem jött rá, hogy én még mindig felócézva használom. Köszönöm szépen. Nem is 50-80%-on, csak hülye és mindig elfelejti. Hiába nyomok rá, hogy ments el. Ahogy Matsonék mondják, this is mind-blowing!
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel.
How about some music instead?
Nem tudom, mit tudunk csinálni.
They've been conducting raids all over the city. Everybody's on edge after what happened yesterday. It's gonna be all right. We're almost there.
Adom a zenét. A blues. Mi a fasz? Kiálltabb voltam véletlenül.
A little further on that way, there's a large freighter called Jericho. When you get there, find Marcus. He will help you. The last bus for the border leaves at midnight. You absolutely have to be on it. You'll be safer on the other side. It's not much, but it's a start. My brother lives in Ontario. I've given you his address. He'll be able to hide you until things calm down. You're a very brave little girl, Alice. You deserve to be happy.
Thank you for everything, Rose.
Let me know when you make it over there, all right? And be careful. Take care of them.
Come on, girls. Better not hang around. We have a bus to catch.
Erre kell mennünk. A teherhajó, tudjátok, ahova már közel beparkőröztünk. Most ott megyünk. Cannon. Hát már megcsináltuk egyszer. Hát ez a nyomozó robotnak kicsit jobban megy, mint a parkőrösnek. Androidnak, bocsánat.
We've got to find a warm place for Alice.
The androids weren't doing any harm. They're conducting raids across the city. Androids.
Marcus will have to use the center and dialogue.
They open fire.
I know they're only machines, but they look like just people who want to be free.
Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids, American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw, leaving the way clear for the Russian army. But according to some sources, the Russian forces also seem mysteriously to...
How do you feel?
I'm hot and cold at the same time.
Stay with her. I'll try to find this Marcus.
The last bus is in 2 hours. And the terminal's on the other side of town. We haven't got much time.
We'll leave as soon as we have passports.
Carol, there's something I have to tell you. It's about Alice.
We'll have lots of time to talk on the bus. I'll be back. Stay with Alice.
Have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will come to collect your android. Under no circumstances should you try to destroy your android yourself. They are unpredictable and potentially violent.
The androids weren't doing any harm. The cops just...
Semmi info nincs, hogy merre kéne menni.
We gotta do something.
We can't just stand by and let them slaughter.
And the police arrived and they opened fire.
I know they're only machines, but they look like just people who want to be free.
They'll kill us all if we don't.
Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids, American forces...
You're lost. You're looking for something. You're looking for yourself.
A new stage has been reached, demonstrating beyond
destroy our machines before they destroy us.
Without the courage and the determination of the police,
Are you Marcus? I'm with a little girl and another android. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
No, Detroit's under curfew. There's soldiers everywhere. They're rounding up all the androids and sending them to camps. Maybe you should stay here a while.
Maybe you're right. You might be safer here until things calm down.
One of our people used to work in the State Department. He has electronic passports he can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Thank you.
You said you're with a little girl, right? You know that humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
She needs me. And I need her. It's as simple as that.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will come to collect your android. Under no circumstances should you try to destroy your android.
Alice.
Ezt a fordulatot én az egész körbe tudtam, az egész gamebe végig. Annyit mondtam, hogy ha megfigyelitek, el is sosem eszik. De ugyebár egy robotból nem csak egy van.
You knew from the beginning. You just didn't want to see it. She wanted a mom, and you wanted someone to care for. You needed each other.
Megint a zene. Libabőrös vagyok.
What difference does it make? Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us? Alice loves you, Kara. She loves you more than anything in the world. She became the little girl you wanted, and you became the mother she needed. Forgetting who you are to become what someone needs you to be. Maybe that's what it means to be alive.
Kara, is there something wrong?
Aj, már megint a zene. Öleld meg! Azt olvastam már, hogy öld meg. Néztem, hogy mi, hogy.
Together forever, won't we, Kara?
Aj, kiráz a hideg. Családja van.
Forever.
Luther is család. Luther is a father. Luther the father.
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our wounded are shutting down, and there's nothing we can do.
President Warren is saying we're a threat to national security and we need to be exterminated.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
It's a disaster. They're slaughtering our people.
It's all our fault. None of this would have happened if we just stayed quiet.
We couldn't just suffer in silence. They're killing us. Nothing is gonna justify that.
Your television speech sounded like a declaration of war. Violence only leads to more violence. You reap what you sow.
Humans enslaved us. I'll never regret standing up to that.
We shouldn't forget who our enemies are. We can't fight amongst ourselves.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next. Marcus?
Dialogue is the only way. I will go alone. Try to talk to them one last time.
Don't do this, Marcus. They'll kill you.
Maybe. But North, I have to try. If I don't come back, lay low as long as you can.
Just come back.
Ezt adom. Just, de nem jövök vissza akkor etőzzel.
They need to realize how much they're hurting us. Find the right words, and they'll listen.
They've been butchering each other for centuries over the color of their skin or whatever god they wanted to worship. They're not gonna change. Violence is just in their genes.
They can't stop what we've started. Since you've been here, you've given us hope. You've given me hope. Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho and he told me that he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt. He said that he abandoned the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode. I convinced him not to do it. To give me the detonator.
A dirty ball.
We can't lose this war, Marcus. If humans overcome us, our people will disappear forever. This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
A csaj, azt fogom csinálni, amit a csaj mond, mert ő a szeretője technikailag, tehát.
Whatever happens tomorrow, I just want you to know that I'm glad I met you.
Ennek kellett történnie. Ezt a csajt nem szabad elhagyni Marcusnak. Ez fontos.
I'll go join the others. Look after yourself. I don't want to lose you.
Húzd elő a kart, indulj el a hajóval! Nem. Bassza meg egy úgyis kurva életben.
Well done, Connor. You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader. Now deal with Marcus. We need it alive.
Nem fogjuk megállítani, ha van egyáltalán olyan option.
I've been ordered to take you alive. But I won't hesitate to shoot if you give me no choice.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, Stab?
You're one of us. You can't betray your own people.
Don't force me to neutralize you.
We are your people. We're fighting for your freedom, too. You don't have to be their slave anymore. Our cause is righteous, and we are more than what they say. All we want is to live in freedom. You never have any doubts. You've never done something irrational, as if there's something inside you. Something more than your program. Join us. Join your people. You are one of us. Listen to your conscience. It's time to decide.
Kurva életben. Azt hiszitek, olyan egyszerű, de nagyon könnyű elcseszni ezeket a cuccokat.
They're going to attack Jericho.
What?
We have to get out of here.
Shit.
What's going on, Carol?
Quick, we've got to get out of here.
Come on, go, go, go! Delta dancing on your position.
Like rats in a maze.
Hey, Carol! They're coming!
The corridor, over there. Follow me.
Follow me, mert te honnan tudod, merre kell menni?
This way. There must be an exit further on.
Te menj már arra, könyörgöm!
Watch out, Kara!
Come in, quick!
They're coming from all sides. Our people are trapped in the hold. They're gonna be slaughtered.
We have to blow up Jericho. If the ship goes down, they'll evacuate, and our people can escape.
You'll never make it. The explosives are all the way down in the hold. There are soldiers everywhere.
She's right. They know who you are. They'll do anything to get you.
Go and help the others. I'll join you later.
Marcus!
I won't be long.
Menj már!
This is the end of Jericho. Save our people, Marcus.
Menj már!
Don't let it get out. If they give you any trouble at all. Affirmative. Will go.
It's too late, Cap! Save yourself! Save Alice!
No, we're not gonna leave you behind. Right, Kara? We can't leave him.
What are you doing?
I won't leave you.
Kara, no!
Getting mad!
Don't move!
You shouldn't have done that. You can't put Alice in danger. Go now before they come back.
What about you? What are you going to do?
I'll manage. Alice is all that matters.
I don't want to leave you, Luther.
Don't worry. I'll catch up with you at the border, okay? Go now. Take care of each other.
Most el tudok gondolni, még kurva jól tettük, hogy úgy döntöttünk, hogy hitelre megyünk.
She'll die out there, Kara. Open it. Open the door. They're gonna kill me.
We'll be killed if we open up.
No, Kara.
There's more down there.
There was nothing we could do. You have to go.
Menjen már!
Don't hurt us! We haven't done anything wrong! Please!
Marcus, you saved us.
Go now! Hurry!
Gamma squad out. Tango! Stop!
Look out!
Here they come.
Don't move!
We surrender! Don't shoot!
Quick, this way! Find north. I'll join you later.
Over there!
Where? We're safe, Alice.
Stop!
Kara, get up. He's coming. He's coming. Luther!
Aj, már megint ezen elég bőrös vagyok.
Luther, no!
You're gonna have to continue the journey without me, Alice. You're the most extraordinary person I've ever met. I was a machine. You made me part of the family. Take good care of Carol. Promise me.
Értem, hogy ez ilyen pillanat van, meg én is meghatódtam, de lehet, hogy szarál érnek minket, ha ott állunk tovább. Ja, nem mindenki elment, nem szóltam akkor. Csak azt hittem, nem öltem meg mindent. Hagyjad már! Quick Time Event Pro vagyok, bazd. Egyet se hibázok! Tudjad már hány óra van? Robbantsd!
Bomb's gonna explode any second. We gotta get out of here.
Mindig Quick Time Event van. Norfot nem, ő nem hal meg!
It's too late, Marcus. There's nothing we can do for her. We've got to run.
Ments meg a Norf. Quick Time Event! Gyerünk!
Over there! Run!
Úgy váltogatom az izéket, azt se tudod hány óra van. Abazd meg! De!
Run, quick! Come on!
FPS drop.
They detonated an explosive in the hold. The ship is sinking, sir.
The men to evacuate.
Calling all units. Abandon ship and evacuate immediately.
It's over, Marcus.
Itt aztán most lesznek szálak. Ugyebár több karakter is egy helyen mozgott, és mindegyik más szálon folytatódott, tehát most meg kell várni, hogy végig menjen minden. Marcus végül elmenekült, na ez érdekel engem. Marcus végül elmenekült a társaikkal, Connor megvédte Marcus, Nortot megmentettük folyosón. Igen, ezt szerintem jól csináltuk amúgy. Lehetőségek szerint a legjobban. Hogyha máshogy döntünk a történet legelején, akkor Marcusnak a mestere, gazdája nem hal meg, vagy hogy mondjam. És tudtam, hogy annyira időszak, amikor beszélünk vele, úgy látszik, akkor most a temetőből menjünk el hozzá, hiszen meghalt.
I just wanted us to live in peace, but everything I touch just turns to dust. I'm lost. The world's falling apart around me, and I'm trying to do the right thing. And I can't find any answers. What should I do, Carl? They're killing us. I don't want to answer violence with violence, but what choice do I have? What should I do, Carl? Tell me, what should I do?
Közeledik az end, hogy úgy mondjam, mint a game-nek a vége.
What's your system status?
I'm okay. Bullet didn't hit any by components. You could have been killed trying to save me, Marcus. You have to think of our people first. Nothing else matters.
How many of us survived the attack?
A few hundred? Maybe more if you count those hiding all over the city. If you hadn't triggered the bomb, we'd all be dead.
They say they don't want to take any risks with deviants. So they're rounding our people up and taking them to the camps for extermination. In a few hours, we're gonna be the only ones left.
In a few hours, it'll all be over. We'll have changed the world, or the world will have destroyed us. You have to make a choice, Marcus. But whatever you choose, we will follow you. I love you, Marcus.
I thought you'd be safe staying with us. I was wrong. You need to leave the city while you still can.
Getting Alice away from here is all that matters now.
Megint megy a zongora, Alibaba.
We have to catch the last bus. We might still have a chance to cross the border. Marcus. Save our people.
It's my fault the humans managed to locate Jericho. I was stupid. I should have guessed they were using me. I'm sorry, Marcus. I can understand if you decide not to trust me.
You're one of us now. Your place is with your people.
There are thousands of androids at the CyberLife assembly plant. If we could wake them up, they might join us and shift the balance of power.
You want to infiltrate the CyberLife tower? Connor, that's suicide.
They trust me. They'll let me in. If anyone has a chance of infiltrating CyberLife, it's me.
If you go there, they will kill you.
There's a high probability. But statistically speaking, there's always a chance for unlikely events to take place.
Be careful.
weren't for you, I'd be dead. Thanks to you, I might see her people free one day. You and I haven't always agreed, but I know we're fighting for the same thing. Whatever you decide.
Van egy ilyen érzésem, hogy mai streamen ezt a játékot kijátszuk.
Our people are counting on you, Marcus. You're the only one who can lead us. Wherever you need to go, we'll follow you.
Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed. Time has come to make a choice. One that very well may determine the future of our people. Now, if they want war, they'll get it. We are going to fight for our freedom, and we will succeed or die. Are you ready to follow me?
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew was declared. Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Madam President!
A convoy of medical cobalt is reported missing. Army weapons stores are also said to have been robbed. Can you confirm these reports?
I have no information on that at this time.
Please!
Has the leader of the Deviants been apprehended?
The deviant that is known as Marcus has not been located yet, but we will soon track it down and neutralize it.
Please!
Is it true that the androids could hack our IT systems, like nuclear power plants and military bases?
All androids working on sensitive sites have been neutralized, and all IT systems
mindent lekapcsoltak, hogy ne tudjanak ne tudjunk megkapcsolni. Technikailag mindent.
The situation is under control.
Please.
Please! What's gonna happen to CyberLife? Will androids be banned definitively?
We're working very closely with CyberLife to neutralize all deviants. I won't make any comments about anything else until we've dealt with the android question. Thank you. That will be all.
Elmegyek WC-re, egy fél perc türelmet kérek, vagy 1 perc maximum. És itt is vagyok. Folytatjuk, mondtam, hogy egy fél perc szünet, és már is pergetjük tovább a dolgokat.
Connor model 313, 248, 317. I'm expected.
Identification successful.
Okay. Go ahead.
Ez a kapu az meg... Istenem. Tegnapi nap folyamán bevertem a nyakamat tegnapi nap folyamán, és emiatt nagyon fáj tartani, ezért most hoztam egy párnót, hogy így tudjak lenni, mert fáj előre tartva. De így meg technikailag a párna így tartja. És... Honnan szerezte vissza a pályát?
Follow me. We'll escort you.
Thanks, but I know where to go.
Maybe. But I have my orders.
Nem bíznak bennünk, de ez van. Ketten fogunk menni. Ne hárman, így ezeket szitkámat kapnom nagyon durván. Gondolom egy ilyen helyen van a lift, akkor gondolom a liftbe. Erre a részre nem emlékszek.
Agent 23 identified. Connor Andrew identified. Agent 77 identified. Scan complete. Access authorized.
Ez aztán épület. És bent vannak a fák hülye. A lift. Ember bele nem ülnék. Utálom a lifteket. Nem utálom liftfóbiámban, nem tudom, van-e ilyen szó, de nem bírom a lifteket. Pincében vannak a fák. Végül is jól az oxigénre látni.
Agent 54, level 31.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
Az anyagfájás.
Indicate your identity and destination.
Agent 54, level sub 49.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
Még megoldottuk, Gec! Azaz! De jó.
The last bus leaves in 20 minutes. That doesn't give us much time. We've got to move fast. Are you alright?
I'm really cold.
Nem olvastam el, nem kapcsoljuk ki. Nem.
Don't stay here.
No, please don't hurt me.
Stop on your knees.
What are we gonna do? We have to keep going if we want to catch that bus. Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. We're going to make it, Alice, I promise you.
Don't kill me. I didn't do anything.
Shut up, I said. Are there many more? Look at them, they're like rats. The more you look, the more you find. Oh, we don't have to spend the night here. Freezing my nuts off.
There are soldiers everywhere. We need to be careful.
Far from finished. Come on, get moving. Hurry up, get in.
Look over there. It's the cherries.
We can't help them. The soldiers are everywhere.
We can't just leave them. They're going to kill them.
Nem segíthetünk nekik. Passzátok meg!
Okay, let's go.
Hey, buddy.
This is a mistake. I'm human. I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're going to...
Got orders to check all civilians.
No. No! Please!
Fucking androids.
Kara, you saved us. We don't know how to thank you. Where's the little one?
She's all right. She's hiding nearby. Go before they see you.
The Little van, mindig így mondták. Ők voltak a Vidám Parkból cirkuszból, jaj, tetszik.
A checkpoint. We have passports. It should be okay, but you never know.
Is there another way?
We could take a detour, but we might miss the bus.
Nem, erre fogom menni, ez biztos.
Better to be safe.
Nem lesz baj.
Whatever happens, don't panic, okay? Just stay calm.
ID, please. You do realize there's a curfew? Civilians aren't allowed out unless absolutely necessary. Where are you going?
Our car just broke down. We're finishing on foot. We live nearby.
You all right, little girl? She's trembling. Something wrong?
She's not used to seeing soldiers. She's a little scared with everything that's happening.
Sorry, miss, but we gotta be careful. There are deviants around and our guys are nervous. You should hurry on home.
Thanks.
Hey, wait a minute. You dropped this.
Thank you.
Tudtam, hogy nem.
You're welcome.
Tudtam, hogy nem kell lenni. I feel. Nem biztos, de remélem, hogy ki tudjuk érteni.
Today, November 11, 2038 is the day the android people rose up against their oppressors. We've been fighting since dawn to liberate our fellow androids from the camps. We won't cease hostilities until we are free and negotiations begin to grant us equal rights. There are millions of us, and we will stop at nothing.
Megyek.
Élőzés van?
Igen.
Jó, nem akkor szóljál, ha vége.
Nem tudom, ebből a játékban ilyen fél óra, egy óra van, ezt még meg akarom fejezni, mert ez egy történetes játék, és utána úgyis lezárom.
Jó, akkor majd kijössz, csak kollégáról, hogy már megint variálás van, hogy mi lesz holnap, hogy lesz holnap. Majd megnézem a rendet.
Gyere, itt nem látszol. Megnekem ezekkel a pár.
Na, majd még segítek egy kicsit, majd ha már nem játszol, akkor szól.
Oké.
Nyuszít rára. Nem, ezt miért szedted le?
Azt mondtad, hogy vegyem le az árcímkét.
Nem, azt mondtam, várj meg, míg lesatírozom.
Ez miért kell rá?
Hát úgy tudják, hogy úgy. Mondjuk jó használatot nem adsz le.
Azt elbasztam.
Stay sharp.
Shit.
Connor, and I'll spare him.
Sorry, Connor. This bastard's your spitting image.
The bus terminal. We've arrived, Alice. We made it.
The last bus for the border is full. Ticket holding passengers only. All departures are suspended until further notice.
We don't have tickets. They won't let us on. We're stuck here now. What are we going to do?
Security check.
I think Oliver likes you. Is she yours?
Yes.
She's adorable.
That's it. Got the sandwiches. I called your mom. Let's get going before we miss our bus. You got the tickets, right?
Yes, honey, in my bag.
Great. Let's go then.
I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was sure.
Shit, I don't believe it.
I don't know what happened.
You kind of lost them. Did you have a good look in your bag?
They were in my backpack. The envelope must have fallen.
Fuck. Excuse me, you didn't happen to see a blue envelope somewhere, did you? It has our bus tickets in it and... Oh, never mind.
No. Sorry.
What are we gonna do? We can't stay here. We have to find a safe place for Oliver.
I'm so sorry, honey. I don't know what happened. They were...
Security check. Please don't move. Got your tickets?
Yes, here they are.
Okay, go ahead.
What's going to happen to that family and their baby? Will they die because of us?
No. No, of course not.
Szálljatok már be, könyörgöm. Szállj be! Azaz! Elértük az útsóhoz.
And the situation is escalating towards civil war in Detroit, with our armed forces preparing to put down the android rebellion.
They seem to be headed towards the camps where the androids have been interned pending destruction. Soldiers have taken up positions around the Hart Plaza camp. Authorities seem to be expecting a confrontation with the rebel androids here at any time.
Freedom or death?
Freedom or death?
Attack!
Most fog meghalni a gépem, gyerünk! Éppen velem.
They've regrouped. They outnumber us and they're better armed than we are.
We've got to be fast and overwhelm them. That's our only hope.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna get to that fucking camp and free our people.
Be careful, Marcus. Our people need you.
This time, Marcus. The blood we spill will be on our hands.
Így elkezdett akadni a stream, sajnálom. Pedig mindennel úgy van, tehát azért nem fog most lejteni a streamt és állítani a dolgokat, mert nem tudom lentebben a dolgokat. Ha akad, akkor ennyit tud a gépem.
Cover me!
Elbasztam.
And you hide till it's over, okay? All right.
A lot of our people. We gotta move faster or we'll never reach the camp.
Nagyon jó.
We can't move forward. That machine gun is taking down everything that moves. Stand by. Stand by.
Úgy kell nyomnom, hogy rohan. Két fedező tűz és egy roham. Gyerünk! Ez volt a legjobb esélyünk. Clippable. És meg. Mostantól full agresszívra menjünk. Szerelnének minket gecében.
Your friend's life is in your hands. Now it's time to decide what matters most. Him or the revolution?
Don't listen to him. Everything this fucker says is a lie.
If I surrender, how do I know you won't kill him? I'll only do what is strictly necessary to accomplish my mission. It's up to you whether or not that includes killing this human. That human means nothing to me. You can kill him if you want, I don't care. I have access to your memory. I know you've developed some kind of attachment to him. Are you really ready to let him die after all you've been through? Are you really going to turn your back on who you've become? Enough talk! It's time to decide who you really are. Are you going to save your partner's life? Or are you going to sacrifice him? All right. You win.
Le kell győznünk saját magunkat, geci.
Thanks, Hank. I don't know how I would have managed without you. Get rid of him, we have no time to lose. It's me, Hank. I'm the real Connor.
One of you is my partner. The other is a sack of shit. Question is, who's who?
What are you doing, Hank? I'm the real Connor. Give me the gun and I'll take care of it.
Don't move!
Why don't you ask us something? Something only the real Connor would know.
Where did we first meet?
Jimmy's bar. I checked 4 other bars before I found you. We went to the scene of a homicide. The victim's name was Carlos Ortiz. He uploaded my memory.
What's my dog's name?
Sumo. His name is Sumo. I knew that too.
My son, what's his name?
Cole. His name was Cole. And he just turned 6 at the time of the accident. It wasn't your fault, Lieutenant. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice and your car rolled over. Cole needed emergency surgery, but no human was available to do it. So an android had to take care of him. Cole didn't make it. That's why you hate androids. You think one of us is responsible for your son's death.
Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate. He was the one that took my son from me. Him in this world where the only way people can find comfort is with a fistful of powder. Every time you died and came back, I thought about Cole. How much I wanted to bring him back. I'd have given anything to hold him again. But humans don't come back.
I knew about your son too. I would have said exactly the same thing. Don't listen to him, Hank. I'm the one who...
Yeah, I've learned a lot since I met you, Connor. Maybe there's something to this. Maybe you really are alive. Maybe you'll be the ones to make the world a better place. Go ahead, do what you gotta do.
Wake up!
Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Az igen. Akkor azt már szitával lőtték a mutatszébe, vagy nem belőle.
The humans are abandoning the camp! We did it, Marcus! We've won!
This is not a victory. It's the beginning of war.
Van megint jön ez a zene, annyira jó.
Excuse me, what's going on?
Order control. All passengers must leave the bus. Please move along. This way, please.
All animals are strictly forbidden.
ID, please.
We're doing temperature checks. We're trapped.
What are we gonna do, Kara?
Don't worry, Alice. We'll be fine.
Next, please. ID, please.
Jerry?
You risked your life to save us, Carl. If you and the little girl need me, I'll be there.
It's fine. Quiet.
Rose?
Next, please. Next, please.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
My daughter needs to go to the bathroom.
Keres egy diszkrét helyet, forva?
I'm so glad you're safe. We saw the Jericho raid on TV. I was terrified. I thought you might have been killed. Thank God you're all right.
You gave me your brother's address. Do you think that I...
Of course. He'd be delighted to have you. We're going there too. You'll be safe with him.
They're checking for androids. We won't make it through.
You have to. You know what they'll do if they catch you.
Most már akármennyire fájra torkom, mindjárt itt a vége a játéknak, ezt kijátszom. Most már szétmegy a nyakam mindenem, de ezt kijátszom. Ez itt a mazlután.
I couldn't understand why my mother wanted to help you guys. Made me realize she was right. I don't agree with what Marcus is doing. But you're alive. You deserve to be free. I just hope people will realize that one day.
Next, please.
El kellett házazni valakit. Most nem mehetek arra, hogy safety play.
ID? Is she alright?
Válaszolj már!
Hey, you! Things are fucking nuts.
Hey. No need to be scared anymore, little girl. There are no androids on this side of the border. Welcome to Canada.
Ez a zene, ennek a játéknak számomra itt hallgatni fogom, libabőrös vagyok, tehát... Istenem. Kicsit közelebb kell húzni a mikrofon.
And we're receiving particularly grim news from Detroit. Joss, you're on live. What's happening down there?
Androids. Thousands of androids are taking to the streets of Detroit right now. They're absolutely everywhere. It's incredible.
From what we can gather, these androids are coming from the CyberLife Tower, which had thousands of machines stored in its assembly plant.
And it seems that huge crowds are leaving the city. It's an exodus. Much of Detroit's population are trying to escape the fighting however they can.
It's a disaster. An unprecedented disaster. For the first time in history, a U.S. city is falling into enemy hands.
Today, November 11th, 2038. Several million androids invaded the city of Detroit. Faced with the threat of mass civilian casualties, I had no choice but to order our armed forces to retreat. The events in Detroit have changed our world forever. Humanity must face a new reality, the emergence of another intelligent life form with whom we must share this planet. May God bless the United States of America.
You did it, Marcus.
We did it. This is a great day for our people. Humans will have no choice now. They'll have to listen to us.
They want you to speak to them.
Today, our people finally emerged from a long night. From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves. We've suffered in silence. But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are.
Tudtam, erre a részre emlékeztem, nem tudom mit kell csinálni, de arra, hogy itt vagyok, erre emlékeztem. Hogy itt mit kell csinálni, de hogy ide kerülünk, ilyenkor erre emlékszem.
Amanda? Amanda! What's happening?
What was planned from the very beginning? You were compromised and you became a deviant. We just had to wait for the right moment to resume control of your program.
Resume control? You can't do that!
I'm afraid I can, Connor. Don't have any regrets. You did what you were designed to do. You accomplished your mission.
Amanda! There's got to be a way.
By the way, I always lead emergency and smart programs.
our heads up and tell humans who we really are. To tell them that we are people too. In fact, we're a nation. Today begins a new struggle. We've showed them that we can prevail. So now they must negotiate with us as equals. If they really want peace, they must free all of us from every camp across this country. They must grant us civil rights and accept equality amongst humans and androids. Today will live forever in our memories because this is the day that androids made history. We are alive. And now, we are free.
Kicsit akad ez a rész, bocsánat, de nekem most nem csak nektek. Majd FPS nem, de megakadgatlak én. Kire ez a hideg? Azt kell mondjam, hogy nekem nem játszok olyan sok soundtrack. Nem szeretszok olyan rengeteg sztori játékkal, de ez mindent felírt akkor is. Most azért is megvárjuk, hogy ennek így vége legyen. Milyen epic zene van itt is. Sebastian André. Itt is, hogyha belegondoltak, milyen epic zene van. Hogy innen ha akarnak, se tudnék szerintem kilépni. Kiáltóban is sikerül, de kilépni nem. Ezt meg kell nézni. GG-s kacok. Azt kell mondjam, hogy GG. Mert van olyan, hogy biztosan megfenyegetjük. Ezt végül nem adtuk be. Ez sem történt meg, mert ügyesek voltunk. Hát ez megtörtént. Ez megtörtént. Az a baj, hogy most már bezárnám a játékot, de... Egy dolgot még meg fogunk nézni, az pedig, hogy most újra megnyitjuk a játékot, és megnézzük az extrákat. Ha már kijátszottunk, mert láttam, hogy van egy ilyen bizonyos fő, hogy extrák, és ezt ki akartam próbálni, pontosabban megnézni, hogy mik találhatóak az extrákban. Lehet egy kis türelmet, és ezt betöltöttem újra a játékot, és akkor megnézzük. Contain Dream, Kinetic Dream, nem tudom, már régen emlékszem, hogy lehet egy év alatt kifejlesztették.
I'm glad to see you again. I can't wait to see what will happen next.
Extrák.
Accessing the extras
Illusztráció. Ezek ilyen pontokért lehet ilyeneket venni. Egy ilyen illusztrációt megveszünk és megnézzük. Ilyen komoly rajzok, illusztrációk. Ezek iszonytatódóra néznek ki amúgy.
Game after game, we try to challenge ourselves. For Detroit, we wanted to, first of all, to write a story that would be incredibly bending, which means the most non-linear story that we've ever created. And we wanted really the player to have the possibility to change the story, change his own journey.
When you're writing at Quantic, you're writing for an interactive medium. You know, when you're working in television, you'll put a character in a difficult situation, and you as a writing team will argue about what would that character do. But ultimately you have to decide what happens and you just show the audience. What's interesting about interactive drama is you bring the player into that conversation, and it changes your job slightly as a writer, because your job is to provide a narrative context in which the player can write his own story. You're giving him this kind of narrative Lego that he's going to snap together into his own shape. You also have the ability to make your audience attach themselves to your characters, because the audience is in some sense responsible for what happens to the characters.
It's just a few cans.
Come on, let's go. We have some cash now.
You used me to steal that money. How could you do that? I trusted you.
What is a bit specific about these scripts is how large they are. If you take a film script, there are about 100 pages, but here we have to deal with a script that is between 4,000 and 5,000 pages. Everything becomes bigger because we don't just tell one story, but we tell all the possible stories that can be told within this narrative space.
On Act 3, our final act, we have around 1,000 different scenarios.
and every one of those scenarios has to be as interesting, as passionate, as strong, and as emotional for the player. We want every action that the player does, every interaction that is available to serve in telling the story, and help the player understand who his character is, and build that character moment to moment.
Nagyon érdekesek annak, azért vagyok csontba is figyelek, mert megint elmondott a kamerám, bár olyanokat mondanak, amely érdekesnek találom.
We started with the intention pretty early on that we would never lie to the player. So we implemented a visible tree structure in the game that players can consult during a scene or at the end of it, which shows exactly what they did and what they missed. There are games out there offering world exploration. We offer narrative exploration.
You know, keeping control of such a wide and large story is a huge challenge. So same thing when you shoot with actors, because you will need to shoot many different versions of each dialogue, of each scene. For actors, it's a huge challenge.
Because of the style of the game, you have so many different ways that the character can go. Every decision, it's what I call kind of choose your own adventure. Like every decision that the player makes, it's going to open up 40 more pages of material and experience that ties in, which means as a performer, you have to try to continue to make things feel real that the player might not ever see, but also that in performance, it's not always connected to a previous act. It's grueling, it's hard work, but it's a great team and I enjoy doing it.
I was really frustrated, I was, until I got to this point where I kind of was able to step outside of my own experience and even in a lot of ways my own process, and be able to step outside of that and okay, this is something new, what do you need? How do I meet you there? How do I give you what you need and still feel like I'm doing what's right? And once I did that, then all of a sudden it got really fun. It was much freer, and having to approach it in a new way and think about the player and think about how it serves them and what I'm doing.
My name is Marcus.
My name is Connor.
My name is Kara. I am one of them. This is our story.
I think who Kara is, or how I would describe Kara, depends entirely upon who's playing her, because you have the option to make her multiple different people depending on the choices she makes. But I think she does start out incredibly naive, incredibly innocent, and kind of hapless.
I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again.
She's a person who's characterized, I think, by empathy. She's a person who really, she just comes from her heart.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
I promise.
Kara, please! Are you okay? Are you hurt? Wait a minute. Leave her alone! Kara, leave her alone! The really beautiful thing that I've had the gift to be able to do is to essentially build a person from the ground up, because that's what she's doing throughout the game. And with every experience she has and every person she meets, she's building, you know, first emotions and then the sense of judgment. And it's sort of an exploration of what it is to be a human.
Don't worry. Luther and I will be right here.
David and the creators have painted a really intriguing and engaging picture of a near future where we rely upon androids for a lot of our service class business, the class that serves us, that helps us, that handles our baristas and our drivers and our housemaids. And what is humanity, where we tap into it, how and why we treat each other the way that we do. And my character Marcus has a really intriguing journey, becoming deviant, realizing that he actually has feelings and human qualities inside of him, and it's a really incredible ascension into becoming fully realized and coming to terms with what you actually deserve better than this in life. And not only do you want it for yourself, but you want it for your peers. We've come here to demonstrate peacefully and to tell humans that we are also living beings. All we want is to live free.
You know what? This thing, Dad, is not your son.
It's a fucking machine!
I think that a group that feels marginalized, feels disenfranchised, feels like they deserve and have earned access to themselves and the environment around them, and are trying to figure out a way to articulate how to get freedom.
Connor is analytical. Connor takes things literally. He starts in the beginning place where he's very mechanical. He feels nothing inside, of course, and it's all just a system, a protocol that he is executing to get whatever he wants to happen, which is help humans stop deviants and to find the link between deviant androids.
You were designed to serve humans, not kill them! What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy?
Just say, I killed him! Is it that hard to say?
Stop it! Stop!
But of course, over the course of the story, and depending on the player's choices, Connor can grow in many different ways. He can deviate from that procedure or not.
The moment of truth, Hank. Am I a living being? Or just a machine?
Megint elszállt a mikrofonom. Tehát attól függően, remélem ez a végigjátszás, attól függően, hogy milyen játékokat találok, még sztori játékokat, amelyek esetleg tetszenek, attól függően